thunder, 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 thunder. So once again, I get the privilege and honor of Entheos reposting one of my videos. So my last video about Trump and the Supreme Court and all that stuff, I said, oh, look at this. Loy Brunson, 2-month-old post or so, was retruthed by Trump. Huh. Strange, huh? Third time's the charm. You know, getting kicked down out of the Supreme Court. And they're in there with their final attempt that may be a hearing on this in October, that where they rule. Maybe. So I do the video and I'm like, look, there's no way any of this is happening by chance. Like, again, just sit back, enjoy the show. Don't get caught up in anything stupid. Like, I can't say it any better than we've already won and they've already lost. And when you realize how long ago we already won and they already lost, considering what you see nowadays on, news and what you think is happening and seeing happening all over the place, it's this big giant chess game, board game, and again, it's like predetermined who's won and who's lost. It's already over. But it has to play out for the sleeping population. So when you get noticed and retweeted, whatever by Entheos, that means pay the F attention. How do you even mess that up? How do you even come up with that? Attention. Oh, I meant to say, what? Attention. If you're paying attention, that's what it means. If you're paying attention, you should be paying attention to what the person said. And that doesn't mean just me, because he's, reposted other people's stuff too. But it just gives me confirmation, and it should give you confirmation, that what Entheos is basically giving a big thumbs up on is, hey, you should probably listen to this person or read this thing or whatever I'm putting in front of you. It just so happens to be my ugly mother. My ugly bald head. But all ugly bald heads aside, what was I saying? So, again, could it be here shortly? We're almost out of August now. September's right around the corner afterwards, and then October. And, again, it's scheduled for October, Supreme Court thing with the Brunson brothers. But like Juan O'Savin had said one time, it's like the Supreme Court has a loaded gun to the Congress's head with this case. If they rule in favor of it, it's over for the Congress. Most of them. Like 90% of them go away. But he also made that comment, Juan O'Savin, and he said, they could rule earlier if they changed their mind and changed the schedule. They could just decide, let's get a hold of this sooner. Now, of course, he mentioned that when the first attempt was made by the Brunson brothers. But again, the first, second, third attempt doesn't matter to me. These guys are trying to put it forward for the country. And again, me personally, I don't think this was a coincidence that just these three Trump players. And by the way, Brunson brothers, you guys got a drum set handy, man? You want to jam sometime? I was listening to that video, Rich Men North of Richmond, and I'm like, man, it ain't no drums in the background or nothing. So I was out with my wife eating breakfast, and I bought one of those little wood drum deals, like I was playing at Bix's thing a long time ago, that big thing he did in California. I showed up, and it's like a wood drum. You just beat on it with your hands. And I said, I think I'm going to do another soundtrack on that, add a little drum beat to it with that thing. Because I don't have my electronic drum set anymore. I sold that thing. I kind of got tired of it. And it's just not as realistic feeling or really sounding as a real drum set. And I just didn't want to get another drum set. But something, I was like, you know what? This thing was on sale for like $89. I go, I'm just going to, it's not far from the breakfast place. I'm going to go grab this son of a bitch. And, I was thinking of putting a drum track on the song for him, you know, with the little wood drum. And, anyway, so Tori, you know Tori, Entheos says, watch Tori, follow her, long time ago. And I did, and we have, and she's been giving some incredible information. She goes, oh, I'm eating dinner with Loy Brunson tonight. That was on her Telegram today. I think it was from today. I don't think it was last night. I think it's tonight. But, oh, I'm going to go eat with Loy Brunson. Really? Strange. You know, coincidence, I'm sure. So, all I can tell you is, again, just enjoy the show. It can get a little scary out at times. Look at what happened in Maui, for God's sakes. And I went to eat lunch with Frank the other day, as I told you guys in that video. I go, oh, I'm going to go eat lunch with Frank. We get to this pizza place, which we haven't been to in a long time, this one. And they've got a menu, and on the bottom of the menu, Maui Wowie Pizza on Fire, something like that. Maui Wowie something on fire is a name of one of the pizzas, and it's been on there for years. It's been on there for years. Maui Wowie Pizza something on fire. Okay. Strange how just stuff like that, you know. And I haven't been there, honestly, I don't even know how long ago, a year? It's been a long time. And I just go there when this happens and I notice that there's a menu item. Come on, man. So, you know, anyways, once again, I got to move this smoker out of the way so it doesn't get too wet. Smoker and a pancake. Yeah, so anyways, it's starting to come down now. A little bit. Lightning and the thunder. So it's just good knowing that Entheos watches. I didn't tag Entheos in either of those things I did that he reposted. I don't believe I tagged him at all. And he's like, oh, I think I'll go ahead and post this. So he did. And again, when you see him do that, you have to say, okay, he wants me to see this. If he wants you to see it, what's it saying? What does he want you to hear or see? You know what I mean? So pay attention. The nonsense that comes out of my mouth may not be nonsense after all, is it? Like I had a good conspiracy theory. It's only conspiracy until it's proven true. Then it becomes fact. As another thing he posted, the truth goes through 3 phases. First, it's ridiculed. Secondly, it's violently opposed. And third, it becomes common knowledge. Everybody accepts it. Like, oh, everybody knows that. So, 2020 election. Yeah. And the ones after, too. It will become common knowledge what happens. And I'm telling you, the remote viewing session, Dick Allgaier, Congress thrown out on its head, most of them. It's going to happen. Loss of power, adjourning for the last time. I could not believe when I saw that come from Dick Allgaier in his Death of the Dollar remote viewing session, and that came in. What the hell does that have to do with the death of the dollar? Nothing. But he got it. And I go, oh my God, that's truth. When it punches you in the mouth, sometimes you just know it's the truth and it doesn't matter. You don't have to wonder or do research. It's like, oh my God, that's the freaking truth. It hit me hard. Like that guy, Oliver Anthony's song. His name's actually Chris Anthony something, and his grandpa's name Oliver. Anyways, I did a little research. Someone sent me some information on that, and that guy's words singing out of his mouth hits you the same way. Oh my God. And of course you can listen to it and tell it. Of course he's telling the truth. Slave at a freaking job, working overtime for crap, to just barely have enough. Oh, my car broke down. Oh, there goes the savings I had. Oh, that happened. Got to take my kid to the hospital or doctor. Well, there goes that money. Oh, I got to claim insurance. I got something happened to my roof. Oh no, they're gonna. You paid them, God knows how many thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. and insurance. No, I'm not covering that. Sorry, you got to get a lawyer. Got to go hire a lawyer. Going to pay him. He's going to get it. I got to sue. Meanwhile, my house is leaking. What do? I don't have the money to fix. And I could go on and on and on about this rotten, corrupt ass system. But I can tell you one thing. When Trump is officially back in power, remember what Woo Dude said? He never left. When he's officially back in power, it will be one of the best times to be around and be alive. And I think a lot of people in this country are going to have an opportunity to make a lot of money, as in good money, not necessarily being filthy rich, just good living, American dream, back in action, because of the type of technology and job creation that Trump is going to release. And we're going to manufacture stuff. Trump told you in that one speech about the VTOLs, vertical takeoff and landing vehicles, all this stuff. He told you what's going to be coming. And that China is leading the pack, but you know, when he's back, we're going to. It's going to happen. But nothing's easy, and freedom doesn't come easy. So you got to fight for it. And guys like Entheos, Tori, which is a girl, and others, many others, I guarantee, behind the scenes, don't get recognition, don't have YouTube channels, that Entheos could probably go, oh my God, I could give you thousands or hundreds of people that deserve notoriety. I guarantee it. These are the ones behind the scenes. So we got to give them some respect too, give them some honor. On that note, before I get struck by lightning out here, get me on out of here. See ya.